Okay. Hello, I'm Jasmine, and I've called this talk a maker of things, but I actually don't agree with that. I don't really like those terms because they're a bit meaningless, aren't they? I mean, the term maker has so many connotations with kind of well-meaning but a bit amateurish kind of work, and that doesn't really sit well with me. I mean, I could have called myself a creator or an inventor, but I'm far too self-deprecating for that. And things, well, that's really meaningless too. I mean, everything's a thing, isn't it? Nevertheless, I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes talking about that, so wish me luck. I'm a maker, so I mix materials, craft, and traditional skills and power tools to make things like this, a digital object that works in an analog way. It's something new, it's something exciting, and something beautiful, and I love that. I love wood and mixing it with glass. Things to me are circuits and toys. Circuits because I love soldering and I get to solder, and toys because I can build toys that are delightful, playful, interactive machines. So the first thing I made when I came to the BBC was a series of these 4 little cardboard boxes that were actuators, and you could give me a second. You could activate them with a card, and making these gave me the confidence to believe that actually my ideas and skills are kind of valued by the BBC, even though I think I'm a bit mad. So my talk is essentially a tour around my house, a story about the things I've hoarded, the stuff that inspires me, and to create new things. So I'll start with some things I collect. I have a collection of pencil sharpeners. This is not my favourite. This is my favourite. And I have a love and obsession of sort of mass-produced crap things, really. Sort of that really brightly coloured plastic thing that you get in a cracker. And I've started collecting candle holders as well. It's a bit weird. So collectors are weird characters. I was introduced to a man recently who collected his own belly button fluff, but I think I'm more at the sort of benign end of that spectrum. Anyway, I also hoard objects that I need to fix. So I have far too many old machines that need mechanical or electronical help. I love the sort of beauty and complexity of them, and the kind of simplicity of some of them. It's all really quite simple. So this is my telescope. It doesn't have any lenses. I found it in a skip. I plan to renovate it one day, but that will probably never happen. And I tried to lose it a couple of times, but it keeps coming back. This is a 19th century stenographic braille machine. I have no need for that either. An 8mm projector that I bought solely to prove the person I bought it off that I could fix it, and I did. And an accordion, again, I think I found that in a skip, and I keep telling myself I need to learn to play it. So I've also got things I've inherited, some beautiful ice skates from my grandmother, and she used to wear them when she was courting my granddad. It's very sweet. And a test card from my mum, who used to work at the BBC in the southwest. Some things I stole. As I mentioned, I'm a magpie for anything that's kind of half interesting in a skip or a doorway. So I stole this. I say I stole it. I asked if I could take it. I love to get free things. And I love objects that kind of remind me of home. Scraps of material holding memories, a bit of metal like this that used to be part of a railway carriage from an old disused railway near my original home. And things that remind me of where I've been. These puppets evoke the time I spent in India. So, other than beautiful and rather cluttersome objects, I'm also inspired by ideas, preferably really funny ones. So, in my opinion, this satirical book is the best in the universe. It feels like it was written for me, and me only. A haunting sort of satirical slice of my sense of humour. Really dark, it makes my eyes sting. And there's always a bit of room for slapstick and silliness.